Okay. All right. I gotta sweep this damn thing too. I really don't want to sweep it, but I got to look at this right here. On that side. Okay. All right. Let's get the last 2 ends done. And get the hinge cut out for the. I get plywood. All right. Measure this one large piece. All right. All right. Clean this up. All right. Dang, that's a lot of stuff. The last part out too. All right. Okay. It's supposed to rain about 4. I said yesterday it rained late last night. Get this over here. All the way down. Get this slipped up wood in. Plywood. I need a T-square. I need a two. T-square. Come here, buddy. All right. And we get the bed on today too. I gotta grind it a little more. Okay. Okay. Let me sweep it out. Get this stuff glued in. All right. Top in. And we gotta remove the front millimeter. I'll do that after I cut this up. All right. Yeah, I'll use the side. Have some wood on it. Okay. All right. Yeah. Make sure this lock is good. Yeah, it's good. Come on now. You're supposed to slide in the clamp. Oh, push it forward a little bit. Okay. Come on now. Change the damn things up 1,000 times. There we go. Get in there. Oh, shit, too tight. Let's check it. Yeah. Dude. Oh, come on, man. I put it right on the end and the damn thing popped off. You gotta be kidding me. Sit right down. Get you all the way on that one. There we go. Got you slide under it. All right. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Why does it get caught up like that? Damn cobwebs. All right. Let's start from the bottom here. Get that measured out. I'm about to move you, man. Cut you up real quick. Let me see. We're dealing with 19.5. Oh, shit. You serious? Yeah, that's good. 19.5. About 21 and 22. That's left and right. So let's go ahead and mark up that 19.5. Side two. Well, I felt like sleeping, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I ain't feel like I ain't want to come on and do nothing, man. I like, man, just go to sleep, right? Ice cream had me on the toilet, man, so I got a little headache because you know your gut health determines what happened in your head, you know. Yeah, I was like, oh, there you go. That chocolate ain't the chocolate I eat, you know what I mean? I eat cacao, you know what I mean? No sugar, no honey, no nothing. That stuff had my man. I hit that, man. I was like, what in the world is going on here? And then my headache came right behind it. I was like, oh yeah, pineapple, ginger, chewed on a clove last night, so it feels better now. I damn sure had a headache. Whew. And I don't get headaches, so I knew that ice cream, Ben and Jerry, faking his role. You know he poisoning the food too, dumb mother sucker. All right, let's go ahead and break that. Let's see. Let's flip it over. Let's make this left, and we'll make this right. All right. So we need 21 inch right there. Let's take it in, and we'll double over. 21 for the left. So 22, right? All right. That's right about right here. That'd be 33 on the other side. So we just mark it off at 33. You know what? Actually, that'd be 43. My dumb ass. Yeah, 43. I'm supposed to be a mathematician. Not this world's dumbass math, but yeah. This math is stupid. Their sizes, their increments, their measurements are all fucking. I've never seen a bullshit like this. All right. Well, they got these people all fucked up. They got them backwards as hell. They don't even know it. They'll sell each other out for nothing. Oh, yeah, it had to be a do-over. Get rid of all these ones and get the right ones in. They just can't get it together. Running off to kill and fight each other off of the individuals who control the narrative. And then the ones that think they're doing it for. Oh, that's stupid too. All right, so let's get this cut out. And then we need the, oh shit. We need we need 17 1/4 by 44. All right, so let's get this one done. I'm gonna need you. I don't know what to measure this thing. Don't raise it, don't jip me like yesterday, man. Don't do that. I got all that stuff, he made a mess. All right, don't jip me out. Okay. Should have made that little hot wire damn thing. Now, if you don't work, I'm changing you out. I got brand new ones now. Yeah, you know what? You starting to pull. Yeah, you gotta go. You pulling? Hell no. No sir. I ain't having none of that. Oh, God damn it! And that's what you get. That's what you get. That's what you get. How you like that? Mind your place. Look at the other ones running off. Look at you, all rolled up and twisted up. Oh, I have an adoration for all insects and bugs and animals, but don't get it twisted. It's creation. It's no more, no less. Let me just go ahead and use this because this thing's stuck real pretty good. There we go. Oh yeah, these are good and sharp too. We can sharpen this one up too. So let's turn the other way, sharpen out there. All right. I cannot believe she has passed away. Pretty little baby. All right. Let's see. All right. Let's get it. That's what I'm talking about. God dog it. All right, stay right there, boy. Up, going off track now. Like you drunk. Yeah, I ain't drinking shit. A little angle there. That's all good. Pretty little baby. God damn it, Red. I know you're tired, but you gotta get this done. Yeah, that's the right one. We'll shave. All right. Let's see. We said right. Let's go shave a little bit. A little off. Yeah. Put a shave right there. All right. It's gonna be off a little bit. Just I don't make all that damn mess. I don't want to see all that. This stuff right here though, it will suck up some poison in the ground though, so that's one good thing. All right. Yeah, styrofoam will suck up some poison. As weird as that sounds, but it's got mylar. That's what we're using it for. And out the weather, what you call it, that we wrap around that when we get to it. You'll see it. Okay. Let's see. This fits. All right. What's this, the top? Or was it the bottom? Was it the top this way? Pretty little baby, let's stick together. Yeah, it'll go in. It's gonna be shaved off a little bit. A little rough edges are sticking out. All right, I'll get a bag and do that. Take the top part off. I'll come out today and start the day off with this color. Should have been perfect. Ooh. And this one is perfect. All right. That's perfect. All right. All right. Oh, wow. This one's good. That's good. Oh, wow. This one's really, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I think I'm just going to cut it. See if I can cut it. All right. That's not, this side's worse. Got it. Well, it did go at an angle. Okay. You know what? Let's do the Mylar. All right. All right. Come on now. I'm not using that damn what you call it. There we go. Straight down. There we go. Oh yeah. Damn boy, you good. Sometimes. Alright. The other side. Just 1.5 millimeters. I didn't think it was I didn't think it would be that bad. Jeez. Okay. Uh-huh. Alright. Put it right in. Put it right there. Baby. I love that song. Can't believe she's passed away, bro. You know, she was 85, 87. One of my favorite songs back in the day. Okay, where's that? All right. Yeah, perfect. Last one, get it down, and then cut it from there. There we go. No, it's not. There we go. Okay. Holy smack. Ah, don't blow. There we go. Let's throw this over there. Yeah, I don't want you blowing all over the damn place. I bet it's going to be around here anyway. Okay, let's see how you fit. All right. Oh, damn. Red. Am I going retarded or something? A little bit. Pretty little baby. I know it's under. Boy, oh no, oogie boogie. What the hell? Take it over there. Lord, don't tell me I just threw it in the garbage. God damn, man. On top. Yeah, be kidding me. That comes with a headache, I guess. Where did I put the damn thing at? Red. I'll throw it away. I'm gonna check the garbage. My ass might have thrown it in the goddamn garbage. Hey, gosh, I damn sure did. What the hell was I thinking? Doing my best to think again. Damn headache had me jacked up. Whoo! There's all paper in there anyway, so all right. Let's go and see. Still looks a little funky. All right. This is all right. Still looks a little funky. Oh, turn it around. Nice. What the hell? I just cut it down. Oh, I think. Oh, the top part. All right. This is crazy. That's what happens when you cut it at an angle. Oh, that is like a overdue. I'm about to cut on this side. I'm gonna have to use your partner. I'm gonna have to use you, man. I don't want you. Just all right. It's measured right too. I know. Measured about 100 damn times. Oh, cutting at an angle is not doing service here. All right, there we go. All right. All right. Okay. Okay. And one more cut. Oh man. All right. Damn. Come on, buddy. Come on through there, buddy. The wire cut out. It's been right through it. See, oh, and look, it's right on the damn line. How did I miss that, man? You gotta be kidding me. All right, and then a millimeter right here. This gotta be damn near spot on. All right, damn near spot on. Come on, buddy. Oh. There we go. All right, let's run that deep. Run it deep. Yeah, my baby girl, she graduated nursing school in 1988. I was about 3-4 years into the military. One of my people reached out and says, you know, so-and-so became a nurse. And I was like, oh, really? I didn't say nothing. I was like, yeah, okay. What's up? I told him to say congratulations, but I know he ain't say shit because he's slow like that. You know what? Let's just go ahead. We'll deal with it. Shit. I gotta cut this side. There's no way around it. This side is stronger than my life. God dang garbage. That hot dang garbage out. Excuse my language. I forgot the damn mic. I just saw it. All right. All right. Hit this woman. That's, oh man, that's it. And it sits in there good. All right. All right. All right. Okay. Top, bottom, top, middle, bottom. This one's for the very bottom top. Okay. Right there. Okay, what was the measurements on that? 19.5, 21. Okay. I gotta pull all this stuff up. Let the wind get it. Pretty little baby, we stick together. That damn song. All right. I think I heard my cricket friend's feelings. I said that he's albino, he doesn't hurt me or anything. And I walked in and out last night, some beans and doing some things, and I hadn't even noticed it. So this right here, you know, sometimes it sits like that, but not really, you know, stuck on there unless I'm sweating. And he was just right there, like chilling, looking out. And I didn't recognize him, and I just flicked it off. He was on the floor looking at me, literally. I was sitting there, I was like, oh, I don't know, I was like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know it was you, da, da, da. It turned around and popped out of the tent. My bad, bro. You know, I'm not skittish about bugs. As a kid, my grandmother was here, she'd tell you, I grabbed every spider you could find, every cicada, every grasshopper, everything, and be like, what's this, Mom? No, what's this, Nana? What's the name of this bug, Nana? Nighttime, she'd be, get that thing away. My grandpa, get that thing away from me. He was skittish about him. But I got to a point after I got attacked by them 2 spiders when I worked for Sid's Termite Pest Control, Jacksonville, Florida, Duval County. I got to a point where I didn't trust any bugs that might bite me, and I didn't know. And I started studying which ones bite and which ones don't. But I'm like, if you attack me, if you come at me wrong, whatever, I cut you off. I don't care who and what you are. And that's kind of what I did to bugs for a long time, until, you know, whatever had to happen happened. But I thought it was just one of them. I call them after one of them black so-called liberal, I call it Roland Martin. I thought it was one of those things that looked like a spider, but it actually eats spiders and bugs and stuff. And I don't like them being on me. So I was flicking them off, like, go on, do what you got to do, kill the bugs, but stay off. But I didn't think for a minute, because they don't do that. They'll touch me and crawl over me, right? And then go somewhere. The cricket, this albino cricket, was no enemy, no friend. It was an order to it. I can't even go into it. I knew, but I didn't know. And this headache had me, I'm not going to lie, y'all. This headache had me kind of like, you know what I mean? Like out of it a little bit. I'm not going to sit here and lie. I'm different from y'all, but it doesn't mean I don't feel the things you feel, which we shouldn't be feeling at all. And I need to. So let's run this 19.5, get this mark down. And I got to use the little boys' room, and we'll come back and we'll cut this and get it in. And once these are in out, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut these 2 off over here, get them in place. Then I'm going to go ahead and start building up the back, start getting cross members and start getting the sections on. I'm going to use a strap to pull these 2 in, because it's tension. I want tension to keep tension for the bedding. But when we get there, you'll see. All right, so let's mark that 19.5. All right, okay, right there. And both of these sides have been cut, so I know I'm going to have to shave a little bit, so which is fine. Numbers really styrofoam anyway. So, all right. Pretty little baby. Don't worry, Miss Francine. I'm going to sing it for you. All right. There we go. Let's mark it a little under, because we know how this stuff does. People do stupid things. I'm just here to make sure they continue to do stupid things. I know it sounds messed up, but also have a little balance. This is the way it is. Y'all not supposed to have all these emotions and feelings. I'm being honest. You're supposed to know them, but you're not supposed to be, because y'all don't know how to deal with them. So seriously. Oh, 44, right? Let me mark that off. 44. All right. You're not supposed to have them, because you've been lied to by the most absurd ignoramuses that ever existed. So let's get this guy. Trust me, they are. They made themselves that way. Having dealings with things they're not supposed to, but they're the weak ones. Y'all just don't know it yet. You know, strength and all that don't have to worry about these things. The weak ones are the ones that look based on perception and what they've done and how they convince themselves. When everybody else is affected, it becomes a perversion. You know, dealing with that now. Yeah. Y'all playing your part, sadly, and it's not your part. Some of you are starting to see it, I think. And if you ain't, oh well. Whoop at the doopy. Oh, whoop at the doopy. Pretty little baby. All right. Oh, come on. Stay on the top. There we go. Is it getting dull? Impossible. It's cutting through. There we go. There we go. There we go. I don't have your flat, so I don't very well. All right. That's good. It's good enough. If you don't stay on top of the damn thing, thank you. Jesus Christmas. I'm cutting it. Ain't like I can't hold myself going to the mouth. Came out here wearing for 38s and 40s. I'm wearing 36s. I need 34s now. I don't know what's going on. Let's see if you were going to need you guys a little later on. Yep, for the door. I still got to get now I know I need exactly 6 more of those. I know geez, I'm probably gonna need about 4. So screws, 2x2s, and a few 1/2-inch plywood. That's all I can afford this month coming up. So unless people start commenting, talking, and everything, I keep the content where it's decent. I'm getting tired of all the hoo-ha hop talk I'll be doing. It's just for fun, as far as I'm concerned. Attempting to get you guys past feelings and emotions. All right. Yeah, I'm at the shades. I can tell already. Yep. Yep. Definitely. Absolutely. Oh, I gotta measure that because I know damn well. What did I do? You know what? I might have looked at the other side. Honestly, that's crazy. Yeah, I did. Let me read the numbers again. Number says, oh, my dumb ass. 17.25. Duh, red. Duh. Yeah, headaches, boy. I mean, I still think, but it's not going as fast as it used to. That's good enough. Shee, I looked at the wrong one, guys. My apologies. Whew. I got ice cream that I usually never eat because I know how they do the chocolate. Because them, who's. And they always say if you forget your past, you're doomed to repeat. Well, if you don't know the importance of who's creating the problem, and all you're doing is circle jerking and running around the circles around it, yeah, you're not the solution. And you damn sure don't have the solution. Regardless of how people feel, you might feel about this and that. No, you need to have a target. You've got to have a visual on a target to know exactly, and then to know the history. So that way, once you know the history, all right, because I'm not here to make a whole lot of friends. It's either family, tribe, or not. I'm not here to be all buddy and follow me and look at, no, you follow me if you want to. It's your choice. I'm not here to control nobody's narrative. Unless you ask me specifically for straight up guidance, because when you start showing people stuff, they think that's it. They don't get it. It's obvious if I show you something, there's more to it. But I'm not going to sit here and delineate and just give it to you. It doesn't work that way. You know, they give people uniforms. They train in 2 weeks of law, and they run out here abusing it. You know, show me where it makes sense. You know, teach them how to do a little jujitsu and all that other stuff, and they, you know, because their testosterone levels are so jacked, you know, and then they go on synthetic, they think that they're all right, normal. I call that fear. Inoculation of fear. And that's what it is. You're scared to die, that means you haven't lived. And if you haven't lived, stop being afraid of death. It's imminent. I don't care who and who you are, what you've done, and what you mess with, who you communicate with, meaningless. Now you won't be coming back. No, no, no. I don't care what calculations, what may be real. Not. You won't be coming back this time. I said things because I know that idiots will try and use them as a weapon. So you know, you always gotta, you know, how many use good bait when you got your thing going out, right? You put your bait on, right? And it depends on what kind of fishing. So if you're casting, you don't really need, you know, you don't need weight, right? You might want to put a floater. It depends on what you're casting for. But most times you're dragging if you're casting far, especially deep. So you don't need a floater, nor do you need a weight, right? So if I'm casting and I decide that, okay, today we need to put a weight and a floater, I need to make sure that you're bobbing, but you're held in position. Well, some of you don't know the importance of that. You get out of position. They call it out of pocket. And then you run around as if you think you know everything. That's where the problem comes. I don't know nothing. I don't say that to be all humble. I don't know a thing. Nothing. Literally. I know absolutely nothing. I don't remember anything. By what y'all may think. Only when I'm supposed to. Magnifico! Perfect. All right. Let me weight these down because they're not going in yet. I've got to cut the top out, the top deck. But before these go in, they're probably going tomorrow or Monday. Then I got to measure this out and cut it out and that first, and then cut and get this built up and this cut down. But like I stated, we're going to cut those off, get those in the proper place. All right. And then once those are properly mounted, the 2x6s right here, banding off, I've got to cut that down a millimeter. It's angled like that. I was up there and I thought it was flat, but I didn't use a level. But I went and looked, so I got to bring it down a millimeter straight across. Like, don't have to do the back. And it should be right at 47. And then I've got to build up, I've got to cut this two. I'm not cutting this yet because that's a whole nother stack. Get those mounted and start doing the cross members for reinforcement as long as the top is level. That I will use a level for. Let me get some weight on these because I don't want the wind to parlay, you know, have to do a little dance and keep these all in the right. Let me do this over here. Keep these all in the right. I mean, they're labeled. All right. So, and besides that, it wouldn't take me long, like a puzzle, to put it where it needs to be put. Okay. So I'm gonna have to blow everything off again. And these are going to be wood glue. You want the mylar side up. Some people might put it down. Mylar side up. All right. Fraction. Right. So the wood glue is going to go down once this is cleaned out really, really good. But first I got to take the flex seal and I got the brush and I got to go all the way around the corners about 2 or 3 times. That's why I said this might go in tomorrow or Monday. But right now we're not putting it up. So I want to put it all in there once I get started on that, just to see after I get the measurement in the middle, and start, you know, building everything out. Because like I said, it's time to build the house and get all this up. This needs to go down still, the two middle pieces. It doesn't have to, but I'm looking at, there's a line right here that I look at, and this line right here lets me know that this one, regardless, in totality, I can actually take this chainsaw and cut it up. Has to come down a whole 1.5 millimeters, all the way down. This one's slightly about 1 millimeter almost. So I may line this piece of wood and get it off, you know, pressure, or use the clamps or whatever, get it off, sand everything, and then start building this out as well. At least drilling the holes for the bolts and everything. And once that happens, I'm going to take a strap. I'm going to tie the straps around here. I can't use the bungee. Bungee's not strong enough to bring it in. And once I pull in the tension that I designed it for, then I know, you know, then it'll be ready for me to start getting these up, getting the 2x4 in the front, getting the angles underneath, make sure that it's sturdy, getting all the stuff. The 2x2 is going to go all the way to the very end on the end. Y'all see. And the same thing over here, okay? That pressure like this is going to keep this in, and it keep it, oh, you'll see. It's like simple math. And these are like ready too. These are really ready to go up. I know they are. But again, I'm going to mark this off. Matter of fact, let me mark it right now. Let me pencil it and get it right where it needs to be at. And we'll get the clamps, and we'll go ahead, and I got to really put this on there, and we'll just run the witch bandsaw up on it. And it's right about that point of the edge is right there. Okay. Absolutely. And we can sand that down. We can even use the grinder. So that was another 0.01 pen. Bam. Okay. Let's go ahead and line it on the side. Right there. Flat. Yeah, get up there. Excellent. Yep. Yep. Yes. Holy shit. Yeah. For sure. Absolutely. It's right there. That's good. All right. So I'll probably take a little piece of scrap wood like this here, and then clamp it on there, and I'll run the DeWalt mask. I'll run it right on it. So I'll put a clamp right here. That should be good. I'll put the clamp right here, and I'll put the other one roughly right about here. Okay, and then I get to take the set. All right, we should be in the house. All right. Oh, and this is what I'm going to use when I get the deadbolt and the doors. This is for those who know, this is what you utilize when you cutting in your hatches and all that stuff. And I mean, what you call it? Hatches, a hatch. You believe that? Your little pockets where the bolt goes and all that kind of stuff. Put your doorknob in. It comes in 2 parts, long screws and all that. So when I started, because mine is this one right here. The door on the frame is the hole is perfect size for that. That size is going to be the recess where everything locks into. So besides of what I want to do with the rebar bolt. So yeah, that's about it. Let me use the bathroom right quick and be right back. Who's all up in here? Hey, baby, got Slaughter. What's up, mama? How are ya? Grand Ascension. Hey, Charles. What's going on, brother? Great day. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I'm scared of bugs because I'm allergic to everything. I know you said that's terrible. Hey, Shy City, what's happening? That's terrible. Wish there was something else you could do for that, though. You know, it sucks. Are you, man? Making sure she's, yeah, that's what's up. Oh, it's, yeah, that's what's up, man. Take care of her. Absolutely. All right. Well, actually, I don't really have to go. I don't drink enough tea and water. I think a camel could travel 100 miles on. So let me get ready to cut these off. Let's go ahead and get that off, and then I'll go do the tinky tinkle tink. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna have to charge that battery. I think it was pretty fresh on there yesterday. But you know how that goes. You know. Pretty little baby, we can together. Oh, well, I'm about to say it better not be no rain coming right now. Boy, it's supposed to be a little ways off, that dog. Man, don't do that to me now. I'm starting to question this board here because it looks a little less straight compared to when I purchased it. You know, let me see. Yeah, we're good. We'll get through it. Okay, I think I'm gonna do this side first because I gotta get up there and sand that down. All right. Okay. Get some garbage. All right. All right. Okay, where did I put the? I'm gonna need just a small one. I might see if I can plane it. I might be able. I don't want to see. I should have took that front thing off. I wasn't thinking. I could have took this off. It only had 8 screws before I sealed it. But I'm gonna buy what the cord that goes on the witch guard and cut right across it. Because it's got to be leveled down. There's no way around it. I'm not gonna be packing it with wood putty and all that. I'm just not gonna happen. I'm not gonna sit there. I mean, I don't mind, but it's not like I'm fabricating, you know, with an English wheel and a leather seat, you know, folding aluminum to make a chassis or rims for a car or something from out of the 50s or 60s. So it's not happening here. So I'm not gonna sit there and pack in wood putty in, which could fall out in one whole flick. You know what I'm saying? So let's take a look at these inside here right quick. There's no rain, so I may bring it around here so you can see inside. But let me just give it a little look. I'm still going to need this too. The 2x6 here is excellent for the next phase. All right. Also, and the part that I cut out for the kickboard on the lower part of the door. So we got to get that measured out. I forget which side is which side. All right, this goes on this side. All right. Yep, this goes on this side. It's written on it, but let's see. Let's see. I gotta sand it a little bit because it's got little broken edges. Oh, shit. Okay, so it's upside down. Yeah, I gotta sand this one because it was off by, I think this side's like a millimeter smaller. And no, actually, I gotta cut it so we can run. Yep. Let me measure that up. Okay. All right. Yeah, so yeah, it's at an angle a little bit, but I need to cut this whole piece off. So I knew this was at about like a little over, go down a little more, a little over 2 millimeters, excuse me. That right there will allow it to slide right on in. Fit good too. It won't slide down, it'll be right there. So let me go and then come back and cut this off. We get these bolted and screwed in, drilled holes. I know how I'm going to do it from over there, right? Well, I was looking at, we have this thing in the Navy where we shore stuff like this, right? So I have a piece of wood down there that will fit to the middle part that I believe I can put this in and I can shore it. Now I can also drill a little screw just to hold it up. But in any case, I can also, because I'm going to have to do that. I'll get T to hold it in the middle while I drill them around the corner on the sides. But I got to make sure that each point is just right because, like I said, this is going to take 6 screws, a lot of glue. These right here are solid. I mean, I think that if this was a break, those would still be right there without like. So I got to use that to cut the hole, the real skinny one, to drill this right here. I got to use this to drill the hole through in the middle where the bolt's going to go. Okay. Now it's a little bigger, which is fine because I want to fill in that hole as well. Now I do have down in the shed, I do have, let's see. Let me see. Going is on. No. Pretty little baby. Let me get this one out. I don't need all 4. Okay. Yeah, that's about a 1/2 inch. I'm gonna have to get, I gotta, you know what? I got a drill for that. So I don't want to, because that would be too big if I use that. That's ridiculous. Yeah, I don't want to use that. Okay. So this could work, but it's just a little too much, and I'm not going to do that much filling in. So I'll just keep it for the door. But like I stated, this is the bolt that's going to be on the outside. The washers, everything's perfect. It's about a 1/2 inch. So I'm gonna have to go down there and get a 1/2 inch screw. I mean, what you call it? And I mean, drill bit, and then we'll take it from there. But let me, for the time being, let me go and tinkle. My apologies. We'll come back, cut that off. We'll get them up on there, and then we'll take it from there, and then we'll start getting it ready for the bolts. You get drilled. So I got to get that 1 inch, that 1/2 inch drill bit. Let me pretty little bit. Oh, like I need y'all to hear the waterfalls cascading off me. Don't come and visit. Yeah, that's what I need, man. Staying up under that for about 30 minutes. Hell yeah. Shit. All right. Okay. All right. Hey, guys. All right. It might be a little small. Hopefully, I don't have to go and purchase one. Let's see. Yeah, this one's a little smaller. I don't know. I got some, but they're probably in what you call it. So they're probably in a tote or something like that. I don't know. I got stuff all over the place, really. You know. So this right here is exactly about what we need. That's. But I wanted about. I deal with the metric as well, so not just the common inch that we all run to. So that'll get it. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this cut off. Turn it up. It's right here. Okay. Yeah, you guys can still buy me a mushroom coffee. Don't even bother me. Worry about it. I like trying to squeeze blood from a turnip. All right. You know what? I like it. Let me cut from this side over here. My left hand pressure. Oh, let me get this off. Stop playing. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna put this on charge here in a minute. I'll cut this off and put it on charge. And I'll work on a couple other things to get right measurements and stuff. And let's get this off. Whee! Come on, man, with the bullshit. I hate this damn thing. I don't hate it, but you know, it's annoying. This will take about 25 minutes. I'm gonna be out here for a minute, you guys. Like I said, I'm streaming, so let's go put this on charge. Now, if I need to remove a little more, a little excess, then I'll go ahead and I'll just sand it down. More than enough sandpaper. Let's put this on charge. Let's get this charged up. Take this one out. Those are charged pretty good. Okay. And then let's get this charged up. Those are fully charged, yeah. Okay. And then we got to charge the other two as well. All right. What's her name? Francine Connor or something like that? Well, anyway, she passed away. Yeah. Pretty little baby. There we go. About 20 minutes. I should be fully charged. Yeah, 2 bars. I could have used it for a little while, but you know, unnecessary. All right, let's go ahead and see. I think it has to be at an angle a little bit too. Oh shit! Oh man. Oh, shit. Yeah. Okay. Just got to remove. I'm just going to sand it down actually. A little bit right here. That's it. And let's do that right now. All right. Whee. Let's get this top right here right first. Is it? Yes, good. All right, this was a little ink, so we're gonna hit this. A little more. Can't let it get too hot because don't do anything. That's good. Still. Oh, wow. Yeah, this one's still a little freaking though. I was going to turn it off because of the sound. I was like, no, I want y'all right in here. I hope it's not like a chalkboard with nails scraping on, and annoying you. Like a million bees. Woo-tang, woo-tang. We're getting some drops. We're getting some drops. And we got, oh shit. What time is it? All right, I can't have the tools out here, guys, if it's going to rain. So let me get these tools put up because it's supposed to rain. Yeah, like really get down. But I'll use what I need to use. So I'm gonna leave this out there because I'm gonna use. I'll still use the sander until it gets a little unbearable. The styrofoam I have to put inside because I don't want the wind, in case the wind picks up, to take it away. Now, all the rest of this stuff I'm not worried about, but I'm not going to leave these bolts and these little miscellaneouses out here in case the wind picks up. All right, so I could put them down here, but they get all wet and we don't want to start rusting, so it's going to put it in the truck. And I grab it and we come right back out and get right back at it, you know. All right, put that right there. So we're going to get those bolts in hopefully today. I don't care if it's nighttime and I got to figure out a lighting to put out here or something, because I want to get those bolts in. I can still glue and mount this. Oh, let me get the styrofoam on the deck too. I'm putting the wood glued out. All right. So we got all these ready. All right. So it actually goes in this order from the door in. It goes in this order from the door in. Dun, 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 just like that. From there to there. All right. Now I can leave this out here. This is not the problem, but it's gonna if the wind picks up, I don't want this out in somebody else's yard a mile away. If you get what I'm saying. We put it right here for the time being. Oh my goodness. Because it ain't gonna be in here long. I don't want bugs to be like, hey, look, we can make a home there. Okay. All right, let's get the drill. We're not using that right now. And we'll put the nail gun. Well, I can actually tack it on with the nail gun. Thinking about it, I can actually just pat, and then do all my drilling. So might do that. All right, but let's put this up in here and keep signing. Hey T, I might need your hand a little bit, man. Okay, I still got to blow this out, and I still got to sweep it out, and I still got to put the flex fill and see the stuff here because we don't want rust on the brush, and get that painted all the way around all the corners. I had a shim that came out because I thought I glued it in. Obviously, I did not. It's somewhere on the deck, somewhere around here, looking at me. So yeah, it's right there. So we'll get that shim put back in and glue it down, and even with the rain and stuff, it'll still be good. And what was that? Another thing that flew out. Well, whatever that was, I'm not worried about that. So we got the shim right there. It's sticking on the edge here. I'll show you. So that's a shim. See? I'm just gonna put it back. We're not gonna glue it right now. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. So I can leave this out. I just can't have the iron on it because dissimilar metals or material and it'll rust on it. Yeah. Once you get done, when you get done cooking or whatever, eat whatever you do, right? I'm a nail gun these. All right, but I'll let you know when I'm ready, bro. All right, we got a little more here. Let me see on the top, which has got a funny, yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, just a little more. Right on. chill. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah. All right, gotta get glue on it, lock it in. Let me put this up. I still gotta bring this down a millimeter in the front. So I'm gonna get up and grind that down. I'm gonna put a this is still good. This will get it. This will get it. Put the screws up in the paper boxes, guys, because we don't want them getting jacked. Oh man. Woo. Yes, sir. There we go. Oh, I forgot to get a damn the sheriff's department this damn rifle. Shee. Oh, I'll give it to him Monday. Okay, here comes the wind. Here comes the wind. So that means the rain is on the way. Hope it doesn't knock the camera down. Oh my God, let me get that. Okay. Ah, dang it. All right. Put my gun there. I'll forget that. Oh man. This is a T-square. All right. Well, so I'm gonna get in because it's about to rain, guys. I don't know how long it's gonna rain. I don't know how hard it's gonna rain. But you know, it's gonna do what it's supposed to do. But yeah. So I got the insulation for the deck. The next part is to cut the insulation out for the side panels. So I'm going to need about 6 more of those, and those are pretty cheap. And about 4 more quarter panels. But I want to build it, and I got to cut that. Remember that part right there? I should have done that, but I'm charging the battery up. So cut that that little lip off, so that way we can start getting the. Oh wow, this thing is loose. So that way we can go ahead and start getting the bedding area, the bedroom, or whatever you want to call it, rest area. Get that built up. I was thinking about building a little pommel horse, right? Just under the front to keep everything at its, because it's kind of a, you know, it's not very straight. But I think I'll be all right once I get the both holes drilled to get them in. The glue, make sure it's on both sides, a little tacky, and get that. Like I said, that part stands out. I sit here and it's like up by about 2 millimeters. So get that down, and then that way we can get the bedding built out. And I got to cut the triangles. That has to be measured right. I can't have stuff on that. That's also for better security, you know, strength, support. And then get the 2x2s. Once I build the front ones, now the middle ones where I'm going to put the hinges for the whether it be for the, whenever I get it, 1,000-watt lithium battery for the, you know, solar and all that. I've got to get that cut out, but the deck, before I put the styrofoam, glue it in and everything like that, has to be cut out, and it has to be pretty right, regardless of me going to use caulking and stuff. So other than that, then you'll start seeing it take its form, because I'll start framing it out. Now that's going to add a little more weight, even though it's the 2x4s, which are mostly weight. The corner is going to be used. That's what I'm saying about the 2x6. That's what I'm going to use to build the strong corners. And this is mostly cedar. You can smell it. So it's good wood. Depends on what grain. So always pay, if you decide to build something, always look at your grain, the way it's running. Do you want to cut with your grain, or against your grain? Would it be strong if you're going to put it up and plate something? You know what I'm saying? Like wall something? Would it be good to have the grain going this way or this way when you start drilling holes and you want to bolt something in? Now, we have self drilling screws, but even in the grain, if it's not the best quality, it will still split it. It's happened twice, so that's why I prefer to drill the hole about half the size and then let it go in and do its thing. And countersink, which is good. That way you can putty it, hide the screw, unless you feel that you're gonna have to take it out, you know. So a lot of these I won't be puttying because I am aware of how long they may last. It's saying that we're here. But it'd be a wonderful thing to be able to remove something and be able to replace it for its convenience. Okay. Now, most of the guys, when they built theirs, I looked at them. Besides the ones that made it all steel or iron or aluminum, they used regular old half-inch OSB or plywood for the framing. That's a lot of weight. I mean, that's not going to stop no bullet for those who are worried. It's and nobody's going to be punching through it. Like I stated, when I put the stuff that's going to be inside it with the insulation, I'm not riding around to create problems, even though there's problems out there. We know that right now they're making people act crazy and they will deny it, but you see it. The fiberglass is going to do its number. Now, how much I've been thinking about it, I haven't really locked on it other than doing the edges and corners and stuff. Yet I'm thinking about the whole shell. I might do 2 layers, 2 sheets, 2 different forms of fiberglass. It's quite a bit of resin, but I am not attempting to build a car, you know, per se, you know what I mean? So I think that it'll work. You know what I mean? Hey, Carrie, appreciate the donation, hon. I'm all about screws, not nails, so you can take it apart. Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, it's raining down there, huh? All right, cool. What's up? Hills, okay. Nobody else came in? Okay, let me hit the chat thing. I gotta make something to eat too, guys. I'm a little hungry. Yeah, the screws, yeah. You know, the galvanized nails, those things are like, you know, like building a coffin or something. No, this is not what I'm building, you know what I mean? And besides that, I have 4 different kinds of screws. So I'm looking at where the most moisture will happen compared to where the least moisture. And then I want to make sure that it's treated. I got the cherry stain, but I want to use that on the inside. And that's going to help with keeping mold down. Besides, you know, having a fern or something like that and a money maker, you know, keep the air, you know, clean. Because I like having plants, for those who don't know, in my abodes. But this is so also bit my ankle. But yeah, I see y'all can see my little kung fu karate shins. They still look like I've been kicking a damn Wing Chun dummy for about 50 years. But yeah. What was that? I collected rain the other day, but it's muggy as beef. You got to filter that. You know that, right? It's all kind of heavy metals, chemicals and stuff. You got to filter that. You've got to really make a very good charcoal, activated charcoal. Get the right 3 grains, sand, white sand, a silica base. Get you some good, you can use wheatgrass, but you get some good grass, crabgrass for high vitamin C and selenium. Crabgrass, wheatgrass, you know, when you start leveling it out, because you always want to have your activated charcoal down here, but you want your big rocks to catch the big debris. You want your medium rocks, the small rocks, you want your sand, but you want your grass for it to run through there. And that filters out more and adds some stuff, minerals. And then you want the small sand, because on top of that, you're going to have, underneath the grass, you're going to have your activated charcoal. All right. And it's going to run through there and then run through the sand, but you're going to run it through that water like 3 times, maybe 4, but you can boil it first. Okay. And then run it through there. I'm telling you, this rainwater, you don't want it getting in your pores. I mean, some people can't help it. It's inevitable. But that's not on fear-based. That's on what they're saying is practical science, whether they're lying or not. It's not going to hurt you. It's not like they haven't stripped everything else of the minerals and everything that's good for you. It's for the yard. Oh, okay. Well, okay, all right. That means the earth's catching it. I was playing with you. I do have the supplies, the filter, and the merge. Okay, cool. Saying filter out the water for plants. Oh no, I thought she was something like, because a lot of people right now are gathering rainwater now for drinking or cooking, and I was going to say don't do that. That's all. All right, yeah, you corrected me, because I just feel like, you know, but you can still make the you know, I mean, look at what's around what's around the corner. I mean, wouldn't it be good to have a filter? I mean, you can use this grass. You can use regular grass. But you want the green stuff, you know what I mean? And but if you got crabgrass, wheatgrass, and you know, there's like 7 different forms of grass. I would say 3 to 4 of them would be good for using for a filter to make a little bird's nest, and then have your charcoal under that. You activated charcoal. You want your small sand, your pebbles, your medium pebbles, your large pebbles, and then you want your sand underneath that with it, like a non-bleach, natural organic coffee filter, and you're going to run the water through it. All right, and then that would be good for your plants as well. It'd be even better, because as long as you got aloe vera gel, banana peels, apple cores, and you mulch it, and you know, you add, that's all your minerals, you know. Even coconut husk, if you want to burn it, you can use that. Seashells to create lime. There's a lot of things that can be done. I think seashells you can create lime also for scrubbing oxygen. That's a whole nother thing. You can probably Google that, maybe look in YouTube. Like when you start thinking about like for breathing, like bubbleless rebreathers, there's a lot of stuff, you know. It's just so expensive to even clean up the chicken poop on driveway without the collected water. I had a duck there, wouldn't even be mosquito leaves. You know what? That chicken poop is excellent fertilizer. Excellent fertilizer. Girl, you grab that stuff, put it, get your 5-gallon bucket, and you put it up in there. Girl, what? That's some good stuff. Fertilizer right there. Chicken poop, especially if you've got like a what you call pile, where you throw like scrap food and stuff, and the worms, the flies, them chickens, you don't have to even feed them. They'll be in the best shape in the world. You know what I mean? Because on the rest, I did that on my boy's house where I built the chicken coop. We had this little thing with the stuff using the mulch, and with that we put the red clay dirt, and there's tons of ants and stuff out there, and bugs and all that. And then we would just, every time I ate a chicken bone, whatever, I'd just go and throw it on the pile, like, and them chickens was on that thing, scraping in it, digging in it, scraping in it, digging, the ants and everything else. Them chickens were healthy, small the way they're supposed to be. You know, them chickens were like that big compared to the chickens now. You know what I mean? These things now today are about as big as a shoe bill stork. You know, the big 4-foot things with that beak on it that'll tear you away. My girls are deprived of front yard grass because of Karen's complaining. Oh, these damn! You got an HOA? Those are the worst things to be involved with. Them people power trip and everything. If you got one. You know, but I know it is expensive. Everything, like I said, you know, now everybody knows why Hitler did what he did. I mean, they built weapons and everything to go against you. They're training people who erase his ideology of war and the great big America thing. They're training them right here in their backyard. You know, all these special forces. Maybe they reached out to some of them and they said, yeah, you know, I'm well trained. I want to fight, and they hate what they see. And there's no telling. I don't get to see all that. That's all hypothetical. Regardless of what may be, what videos I've shared. But yeah, there's a lot of things that can be, you know. But like I said, you know, this is what they do. You got to remember, before Germany fell, the Zionists were attempting to make a deal with Hitler, with the Reich, and they worked with him, even during the war. This is how crazy it is. And you got to remember, they were a Christian nation, Germany. But that's all a ploy and a play on other things. Like I stated, the Negro is the true righteous heir, and we have been used to create weapons to be utilized against our own steed. whether people believe it or not. But it's facts. Now, as far as the more depraved thing of parasites and all that, I can't go back. I can't go all the way back to the Moors' betrayal of us, because the Moors are the ones that betrayed us. Otherwise, you wouldn't have the Nigerians acting stupid. I have a lot of brothers and sisters who are Guyanese or Ghanaian, whatever. You know, Guyanese and Ghanaian are two different things. You have South America, you have Africa. But I have brothers in both consortiums who are very aware, and they're not with it. And I know Nigerians who are tired of certain Nigerian stuff. Why don't they go back to their country and build it up? I mean, that's like Kai Connect talking about culture. When I saw that a couple months ago, a month ago, or whatever it was, I said, this youngin', I'm not going to go. I wasn't emotional behind it, because I was like, any and everybody knows everything about what he wears, how he moves, and everything else is up from us. So, you know, the hypocrisy of existence when you get money is a strong delusion. And, you know, there's no need be cursing them out or anything. There are people on all sides. One thing I say about hip hop, Michael Jackson, you know, pop, jazz. You know, I got a beautiful brother in Japan. Him and his daughter, like he learned house dance, house music. He loves it, and he's a boxer, and he's making good money. And I share his stuff every once in a while, and I love the brother. He's a great dude, man. You know, people hear me talk about the world we're in, and some people have an issue because their hate and their emotions are so rampant. They cannot think of anything outside of division and separation. You said segregation. I said that I would take certain Negroes, I would look at the caliber of them, and I'm using the term loosely and flagrantly. I would take those probably 50 out of 1,000, and I would class them on themselves, not in a class against. But everybody would know that they're being taught something different because they manifest different, and they can dig deeper. I can only be a guide, maybe, but they have to find how deep they can go. And there's no limits. And that certain number right there are probably the only ones who can actually arrive at that commonality. And then they can branch off, and they may have the talents and the skills to reach everybody else. That's all I have to say to that. That's not no magic or anything. It's probably too late for that, but you know, that's what I meant by segregation. I don't mean no. If you are listening to individuals who cannot recognize that everyone is to be subjugated, and you hear them talking in a way that says, forget everybody else. Well, everybody's in on the same thing. And if you can't make haste of that, and you want to run around like the dumb racists, the dumb this ones, the dumb that ones, and y'all want to stay there, then I'll tell you what, there's a big crevice where y'all can go in and y'all can fight each other and stop wasting other people's time who want to move ahead, who want to come together, and they see the bigger problem. So you idiots who want to talk all that foolishness, hey, you can take your behind over there, you can go over there, and you can box it out, fight it out however you may. Because I'm tired of listening to fools. Because this is a fool's game, but it's not a game meant to be played by fools. This is a fool's game, but it's not, listen, it is not meant to be played by fools. And we're gonna leave that be right where it's at. So I gotta heat some beans up, y'all, get some potassium and some, you know, what's calling in me, and I gotta get over here before the rain does come. I gotta get those mounted. He's eating, so I'm gonna eat a little something. And then what I'll do is I'll charge this up for about 20 minutes with that battery, and I'll come and set it back up, and we'll continue streaming the further build. You know what I mean? What was that? Pardon my babbling. Love y'all, Carol. Hope oh, I know that's right. Oh, that's so beautiful. No more rooster. Oh, Officer Lady was nice about the rooster. The head of no HOA. Okay, that's good. They recognize you, Uncle. Just smile. Appreciate you guys. You know, your birds are keeping you company today. You can hear them singing. That's all I need. You know, I hear them singing. Yeah. Bird feed, man. I got the bell last time. It was still small. It didn't last long. I still haven't put the bird that's high where it should be, right about there. A little lazy, you know what I mean? But yeah. The quails, man, the quails are so cool, man. The quails are just bucking with their little, Pee Wee Herman, And then I got a fincher right here. Beautiful with the black and the white and the like the marble like on that beak. The finchers are so beautiful. Like they are. They're so and they fly. It's like oh wow. Hey, beautiful. Hi. With your little mohawky thing, look, whatever that is on top of you. Anyway, they're absolutely adorable, But we're gonna get back at it. All right, guys. I buy bench food like it's going out of stock. I know I need to pick some of that up too. This one right here, they all pretty much can eat out of, but the ants have been taking everything. They literally had it looked like a damn wire going and getting the bird feed. So I'm gonna have. It don't matter how high you build, the ants climb. So I'm gonna have to get one for the ants set over there and one for the birds over here because this is ridiculous. This is something, If y'all want to send something to the Cash App, it'll be in description. And all the other ones. Yeah, if you want to buy, 5 people buy me a cup of mushroom coffee, I can buy a bag of mushroom coffee. If you want to buy me some green tea, pure leaf, 3 people buy me a cup of green pure leaf tea, I can buy a bag of pure leaf green tea. It's on you guys. If you want to donate to the constructions and obviously more books, I'll never stop purchasing books. You're more than welcome. Somebody said I could set up a wish list. I thought that's when you get like to 100,000. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to do that. I would wish everybody's heart and brains would change. And I don't think there's enough that can afford that in this world of fiat. You know what I mean? Yeah, let me get off of here. Ants. These little red ones just think they can come and go and crawl over my. Oh, and then when they get upset, they hit you like a dang chigger. They sting with them little teeth. But anywho, I like it. It means you're here. It means they're not picking your bones. I'm gonna go ahead and charge this, and I'll see you guys later. Who is this? Is this Fear None Everlasting? Oh, okay. He sent the video. Anyway, I'll check it out in a minute. Anyway, I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. All right. Cash App? Yeah, appreciate it, hon. Appreciate you all. I meant to stream. Well, the rain's still gonna come. It's always a drizzle. Let me get something to eat, and hopefully it stays off a little bit, and I'll come back out here. I'm gonna charge it for 20-30 minutes, okay? And we'll get right back on it because I really want you guys by tomorrow. It's supposed to rain for like the next 10 days. I want you guys to see the bedding, everything coming together, and when I'm walking inside, and yeah, all right. If you know anybody's got an EcoFlow or a Jackery used and they want to get rid of it, let me know. All right, you got my email. Y'all got my PO box, But other than that, I appreciate you guys. I didn't scare you that. Anyway, see you guys later.